On May 11, 2021, Ninja tweeted, "I am in the middle of carrying a League of Legends game, about to close it out, and my braless wife brings me a sandwich, not asked for, with chips as I get a double kill bot lane. So how is your day going?" This is the Museum of Twitter, the show where we talk about the most important tweets in the history of Twitter.com. Look, I'm a little out of my element on this one. I think I'm just like 2 or 3 years too old to really care about who Ninja is. Now, I know who he is, I'm not that old, but I just don't really care about him. So I actually was not aware of this tweet until people kept bringing it up in my comments, basically right after I started doing the show. And as I understand it, and as I've come to understand it doing research for this episode, it is a huge tweet in the gaming and streaming community. Which makes sense, Ninja is one of the biggest streamers on the planet. For those who don't know, Ninja is the pseudonym for a streamer named Tyler Blevins, and his Wikipedia tells me that he has 19.2 million Twitch followers. I can't find more recent information on his Wikipedia page, but apparently he made over $10 million in 2018, and that's more than I make in a week. So back to the tweet, he is talking about playing video games, what he always does, and having his wife come in and bring him a sandwich. And that's a fairly mundane activity. I'm sure that happens with a lot of guys when they're playing video games. But he doesn't leave it at that. In fact, he doesn't even describe it that way. Let's break it down. He first says that he's in the middle of carrying a League of Legends game. League of Legends is a video game I haven't played, I have no expertise on, but he is saying he's carrying it, meaning he's basically like, yeah, I'm the best guy in the team, everyone else will be losing, it's not for me. So he starts off already bragging. And when he's about to close it out, he mentions that his braless wife brings him a sandwich that was not asked for. The important detail here, I think the most important detail in the tweet, is that he mentions that his wife is not wearing a bra. Now, that's a thing that I probably would not share with my followers if I was someone who had an audience primarily made of adolescent boys. I mean, I wouldn't share it with my followers if my audience was all adults, but I definitely wouldn't share it with my followers if most of my followers were 14 and horny. Like, I'm sorry, I just wouldn't want to sexualize my wife that way to my audience unless she gave permission. Maybe she did give permission, who knows, but it doesn't seem like it. And he mentions that she brought him a sandwich that was not asked for, and that's nice. People should do nice things for their partners. And she also brought chips, and this is all happening as he gets a double kill bot lane. Now, I tried to look up what a double kill bot lane was, but I don't play League of Legends. None of it made any sense to me, and as far as I can tell, it's not really important to understanding this tweet. If someone in the comments wants to explain what it is, be my guest. And then he ends that with, "So how's your day going?" with a gif of a guy sipping tea with his pinky out. Now, this gif is actually from the short-lived Lethal Weapon TV show. I didn't know this off the top of my head, I looked it up, but it's also not important. I'm sure he just looked up gif of guy sipping tea. I don't think he was a big fan of the short-lived Lethal Weapon TV show. I think the amalgam of all of these elements just makes this an extremely lame, try-hard brag that just fits in with a lot of the things we would stereotypically think about someone who streams for a living. I'm not even saying that, like, Ninja's a bad guy for tweeting any of this. I actually don't think he's a bad guy for tweeting this. But it's all just, like, lame brags that are, like, targeted at a 13-year-old who all they want to do is just play video games all day, have a hot wife who makes them food as they're really good at playing video games. And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm sure that this actually happened to Ninja. Some people are like, oh, you made that up, yada yada. No, I think that this actually happened to him, but he's just framing it in a way that really just makes it the dream of a 13-year-old who follows him. And I will say, Ninja has been with his wife Jessica since at least 2017, and that's when they got married, so clearly this tweet did not cause a rift in their marriage. But he did delete the tweet shortly after. Just 2 days later, Abby Kadabra tweeted, "Ninja deleted his braless wife tweet, that's so sad." And people were joking right after he tweeted it. Tevin quote tweeted Ninja loading up Fortnite, saying that he messed up with the braless wife tweet so badly that y'all made him play Fortnite to make up for it. Now, I'm assuming the context here is that Ninja used to play Fortnite and then stopped playing it for a while, and then people would have demanded he play Fortnite again, but this is just me making assumptions. And because the tweet was so short-lived, when people would post screenshots of it later, it got accused of being fake, so Snopes actually had to do a page proving that it was real. But what I gathered during my research is that the main legacy of this tweet is as a copypasta. In fact, it was posted to r/copypasta almost immediately. Some people make only a slight alteration to it. Blarg, my schnoople, says, "I am in the middle of carrying a League of Legends game, about to close it out, and my braless wife brings me a divorce paper, not asked for, with a restraining order as I get a double kill bot lane." Yeet, just 2 days ago, tweeted, "I am in the middle of rotting in bed, about to go to sleep, and my braless husband brings me some chicken nuggets, not asked for, with chips as I rot in bed even harder. So how's your day going?" And Booty Swagga on God referenced the "what if Ninja got a low taper fade" thing, which I barely get, don't ask me about, it's not a tweet, I don't have to worry about it. He referenced it tweeting, "I am in the middle of tapering a low fade, not asked for, about to close it out, not asked for, and my braless, not asked for, wife brings me a sandwich, not asked for, with clippers, not asked for, as I get a double stripe above my ear, asked for. So how's your day going?" And some people just take elements of it for a joke. Curtis Connor tweeted, "Ninja's wedding officiant be like, I now pronounce you husband and braless wife." And in May of 2022, Hideo Kojima tweeted, "Couple's Halloween costume idea, Ninja and the braless wife." And someone actually did it. Mastiff dressed up as Ninja, and a friend or girlfriend dressed up as Ninja's braless wife bringing a sandwich. And the thing that made me happy is that Ninja acknowledged it. He said, greatest thing I have ever seen. So even though he deleted the tweet, he's clearly not embarrassed about it enough to like hide it and pretend it doesn't exist. Because this is not my world, I can only go so deep in my wrap-up. I can't really infer what this says about Ninja. I can't really infer what this says about streamers, because I don't know that world. I don't want to make pronouncements that I can't back up. But what I will say, being young enough where I do get bits and pieces from that world, this is a very cringe tweet. But I think being cringe is one of the better things that I've found people who play video games online to be. Like, if I could choose between sending out a cringe tweet when you won a game of League of Legends versus saying a word in a heated gaming moment, I would definitely choose the cringe tweet. Follow me for a new tweet every day. Consider subscribing at patreon.com/museum of Twitter, where you get the weekly museum of not Twitter, where I cover a thing that was big on the internet that did not start on Twitter, and also you can vote on what I cover on Subscriber Sundays. But more important than that, on February 22nd, I'm hosting a live stream to raise money for the Trevor Project, for trans kids, for LGBTQ kids who really need the help, and I am doing fun fundraisers beforehand, where I'm giving away signed copies of tweets and other things. So please donate to the Trevor Project and send a receipt to museumoftwitter@gmail.com to be entered to win one of those prizes.